because this wood wharf right here, they used to load the ships with the peaches, and they would transfer those around the world. We got a little Dalmatian over there waving at you. Give him a quack. Oh, he's having a little trouble with his nose. See if you can get him to wiggle his tail. This is the High Street Pier. This is what it used to look like before they changed everything. Boy, I can't talk when I'm doing this. There's no room for error, and these guys just don't know how to park. So we gotta back up. I'm sorry. Back up, guys. Okay. Now, that was the old pier, and it's a museum at the present time. If you want to walk on the pier to look at the boats, it is free. If you would like to walk on the pier and go onto the boats also, there's a nominal $5 fee to the museum, and then you can go in on the boat. Anybody planning on taking the cable car today? If you're planning on doing it, this is the type of traffic you're going to see, a lot of people. So we'll talk about that in a minute on what to do and how to handle it. So we need to look at this, and I'll tell you how my family, when I have a family coming from out of state, well, how we do it. Anybody in the duck like Irish coffee? Irish coffee was invented right here in the Buena Vista. The gentleman came in, he had a committee, and they would spend 2 years on perfecting it. Wouldn't that have been fun to be on that committee? If you like to see how they make it, it's very simple. You go in there and you order an Irish coffee, and you sit at the bar. You can look right over the bar to see how they make it. You can do it at home, just like them. And it is delicious. This here is the Olympic Circle. This is the only protected water for swimmers swimming out of San Francisco. And any time of the day, you'll find people swimming. There's one right there. And you know something? This takes special people to swim here, because that water is 52 degrees. And I don't know about you, 52 degrees is too cold for me to swim without a wetsuit. Over there at the High Street Pier, you can see some of the old ships. And tell you about one of them, the ship that's got the red bottom, the square rigger, that is the Belclusa. The Belclusa has gone around the Horn 17 times. Also has worked the Pacific from Alaska to Alameda for Alameda Packers. And before they retired her, she then became an actress. She acted in the movie The Mutiny and the Bounty with Clark Gable. This here is Ghirardelli Square. This is where they used to make the chocolate, but not in this building. It was just a little plant. Well, the son, when the originator died, the son put the plant in San Leandro next to Oakland across the bay, and then decided to make this empire for himself. All this brick and all these buildings, there are restaurants and bars, there's a soda fountain, there's a parking lot, it's quite a bit of stuff. And what he did, he did keep what I really enjoy talking about as the 3 candy stores. There are 3 Ghirardelli chocolate candy stores, and in there they have, every time you walk to one, they will give you a sample. And if you walk to all 3 of them, you'll get free samples. That's wonderful. And then not only that, if you turn around and walk out of the building and stop at the same stores, you'll get 3 more samples. And so that's a way to get enough chocolate for about 2 Hershey candy bars. And that's not bad. Very good chocolate, by the way. Here is the Galileo High School. Galileo High School also has a telescope on the roof. A couple of very important people went there. Natalie Woods, Joe DiMaggio and his brother, Johnny Mathis, and also O.J. Simpson went to school here. O.J. Simpson used to be on all these football fields here. It was his football field. But then when he got in trouble with the police, they took his name off of it, and they don't want anybody to know that he really went to school there.